Unknown is a humanoid black figure, obviously inspired by legends that you're not alone. Unknown behavior is stalking. Sometimes he appears at the side of your eye, or sometimes appearing right in front of you, which spooked me not once. And that's pretty much it. Stalking and absorbing. DNPTB, or Do Not Press the Button, is a red sphere button placed in the middle of a white box with the blue lines around the box and button itself. If spotted inside, then player will start moving towards the button, and if made contact, then player will die. Same goes if button was shot. NPCs, despite not being under effect of a button, will still die upon contact. Same goes for props. Packaging box is a basic rectangular cartoon box. But unlike the original, this box can package anything. NPCs, props, fries the size, and more. It can even pack anomalies, but if you're gonna do it, it's gonna start punching the box, which I don't know how. Displacer, actively moving humanoid with a blue jacket and black jeans. His skin seems to be burned, but I'm gonna censor his face cause it's actually used a real life dead corpse. I think it was discovered about 3 years ago, more, and I'm gonna actually replace it with more safe one. Displacer, well, displaces stuff. Nothing much. He gonna displace anything. NPCs, props, ragdolls, anything that is basically not wheeled. But there are different versions of him, called Holder, who instead of displacing items, will steal items and place them into his own place. But what if we're gonna try to steal his props? If you're gonna try that, you're gonna get jumpscared and hearts. Dumpster. It's a dumpster shaped thing, what I can say. Dumpster looks innocent enough, but upon use it will shade the screen and then it will take any prop around the map, replacing them with particles, newspapers, cans and pots. Upon contact, player will lose some HP and produce a cough sound. Here's also a funny thing, if there are no props around the map, then dumpster will just implode, which is funny. Crosshair sign is a circular shaped sign with a red cross in the middle of it. If sign touches an object, then you can spawn an object. Every time if you try, you're gonna hear. It also deletes every instance of object that you deleted. Toolbow. It looks like an ordinary crossbow, but without a scope. But it hides one little thing. Yes, it shoots a big laser beam. Leaving a lot of destruction. Omnichef is slightly greased stove. Anything can be placed into Omnichef. When placed, Omnichef will start rapidly shaking until the food is done. And then it will drop any random small prop. Food element is different. It can vary from It was decent. 2. It was amazing. But if it was too bad, then player will say, I don't feel so good, and he will vomit later on. But if food was too great, then player will say nothing could compare to that meal, pull out a revolver and, well, they will die. The passage is basic wooden door colored in multiple colors. Upon usage, it will do a opening sound and teleport you all around the map. But every door is personalized. Some doors give you immediate access to the camera. Some restricting your moving camera until a short period of time. Some even steals your item and drop around the map. The Bound, probably one of the most scariest entities you could ever see. They take appearance of any player model, and player model that have you installed. They will walk towards you, while juttering. Thankfully, they're slower than us, much slower. They also happen to be much dumber than us, or any other NPC. If they get you, they will do 1 damage per tick, which is incredibly fast, and they gonna spawn another one. Despite how scary they look and hurting, they're actually very easy to kill. Corrupt tools. Remember the passage that could drop your weapon? Well, they can be corrupted. Only 3 tools can be corrupted. Fist gun, crowbar, and tool gun. Crowbar would go around the place and then randomly trying to swish at you. Surprisingly, it can be killed. Gravity gun, most friendliest creature on this list. It doesn't try to harm you, it just flies around. If given prop, then it will just have fun with it. Seriously, it will just fly away with the prop. The tool gun, on the other hand, is total chaos. It will spawn NPCs, props, entities, put fire everywhere, rope, bombs, everything. It's total chaos. Thank God you can actually kill a tool gun. Mortuary grave. It take appearance of a big crossed grave. If player will be in radius of a gravestone, then a grave will produce a weird bell sound, and then proceed to slow down the player until death. Stay right in the place where player used to be. If in radius, nothing will stop the beam. Not walls, not props, killing you instantly. If you gonna touch ragdoll while in radius, you'll be flew right into the grave, which is weird. Interchanger. It's a humanoid type entity that takes appearance of a skeleton. When spawned, it will immediately start the chase, facing for anything to get you. And if get, then he will say, your skin was taken, find it, and you basically gonna bleed out. You basically play a minigame, find my skin, where you need to find your skin all around the map. If you won't find it in the correct time, well, you will die out of bleeding. Oddly enough, if you're gonna have a skeleton player model, he won't actually attack you, he even gonna be scared and shivering at you, which is weird. The doll. It takes appearance of a eyeless doll with no arm. Once spawned, it will right be in your hands no matter what, with Where the stop its sound to set boost. After time, it will start asking you to do stuff, for example, toss me or take me somewhere new, and if done correctly, it will heal you. But if you're not gonna do it or gonna do it too long, then it will start to hurt you badly. If you die, then the doll itself will also disappear. Mimic. It mimics any prop around the map. There is no way to differ from a regular prop and a mimic. Mimic won't react to anything, not from face gun, nor being touched. The only way to discover that this is a mimic by punching them or hurting them. Upon being hurt, they will immediately go into fleeing, moving randomly. But if spot out of sight, they will immediately change props. They also have a level up feature, where they need to be around props to level up. The only thing that changes about them is their damage output, that's it. They're also a mother of mimics, where it just have more distance, HP, and spawns a lot of mimics. Thank God I have watching no moves to deal with those bastards. Here, I'm gonna talk about entities that basically don't need any introduction, and they're too short for any kind of intro, so I'm gonna just drop in this list, really short list. Barrel syndrome is just a barrel. That's sometimes harsh if you can't go too close. Sometimes they even appear behind you. Catalyst is black, skinny humanoid figure that pretty much does nothing until you flash a light on them. They will start screaming, jumping around the place and point fire. After a short period of time, they will calm down and being a ragdoll again. Error is just an arrow that teleports everywhere. If you happen to be close when she teleports, she will hurt you a bit. Dust Bunny. It takes bits of every random prop around the map and starts spinning randomly. If made contact with another props, the Dust Bunny will connect to them and they will start running around and rolling too. Icicle Lamp. It just falls on you, that's it. Murk is spreading type entity that spreads all around the map. If it made contact with kind of object, then it will color them. And if it's NPC or player, then it will start hunting them and killing them one day. Springer, a ball that just bounces off. If tried to kill, then it will explode and bounce off really high. Pink paint. It's a paint bucket that paints everything really bright pink upon touching. But when this object is pink, then with entity will start chasing them. And if made contact with that entity, they will disappear. Water Rod. It takes appearance of a watermelon. If anything touches Water Rod, it becomes a little bit greenish, and they become greenish until they become Water Rod itself, basically duplicating. Phantom Engine is a train that appears out of nowhere. It constantly moves and does a train sound. Sometimes it takes a stop and then continue. Wisp is star-looking creatures that fly around. They're extremely white and bright. They look so peaceful. But don't touch them, they will beat the shit out of you. Blood pool is an entity that takes appearance of a constantly moving blood pool. If player touches the pool, they will drown and die. And it will make blood pool move towards the player. It will ignore any prop or any NPC, looking only for player. Blood pool speed based on how much player has died from it. Surprisingly enough, blood pool can be killed, which is weird. Warden. It takes the appearance of a beheaded combine with a reddish color. Warden behavior is very simple. You turn away, it moves. Something like Whipping Angels or SCP-173 does. After successfully killing the player, it will duplicate the player. The duplicate will always look away from the player no matter what. And it will produce weird whimpering sound, something like they're crying. They are also immortal, so you cannot kill them. But Warden, on the other hand, is very much killable. Cable Parasite. It takes appearance of a grey cube 4x4 with tentacles. The tentacle will actively look for food, and food by being props, NPCs, and even you. Every time when it consumes something, it will duplicate a tentacle, creating a really disturbing scene. Gravitron Cube. It takes appearance of two cubes, one transparent and another one is black. It takes any prop and throws them around, causing little damage. If packed inside a package box, it will fly out. Purger. It takes appearance of a green face rebel season. Purger is an extremely hostile entity. It will try to kill you with a big laser beam. Every time when you try to escape, it will just teleport you to your place. Thank God, Purger is actually killable. Weirdly enough, every time when you spawn Purger, it will say in console, Agent random numbers commencing. That's odd. And now, the last entity. Harbinger Box. If you interact with it, you will open it. And I'll just show you what happens after 5 minutes. It spawns entities, every kind, safe, caution and dangerous, no matter what. The only way to stop it is to close the box itself. I want to imagine it like a Pandora box, something like that. But to the opposite, there's a positive. Introducing Providing Box, erasing every entity possible, safe, caution, dangerous. Obviously, you can use it on Harbinger Box. Let me just show you. By combining them we got a different box. By interacting with it, it will say, it's locked. Maybe somebody you know has a key for it. But the thing is, Nobody has a key. No entity can open it. But one. You see, you can spawn a secret entity by activating in console GA_secrets1 and typing and create GA friend. Friend is an invincible entity. You cannot see it, you cannot touch it, it's literally invincible. It will constantly tease you.
It's quiet here, isn't it?
And often put props around you. After some time, it will show itself. Yes, that should I just load full 9 shots was a friend. If you let it kill you, it will say,
You always end up exactly where I wanted you.
but if you're gonna do on instinct killing it, it will say,
That reaction. I'll remember it.
but if you're gonna spawn him next to the box, he gonna say,
I know that thing. If you truly want to meet them, I'll be silently watching.
if you're gonna interact with the box, you will be TF Research Labs. Status abandoned.
The facility remains after many years. What it contained, however, does not. It preserved itself. It allowed nothing to change. You're here because somebody left and kept going. The facility fell apart in time, but the silence talks. I had taken everything I hate and put into the box. In the end, it will eventually open again. Therefore, I will have you to stop you right here.
There are many unanswered questions. What is a laboratory that was used to be? Who is the person behind the glass? Why portals appeared out of nowhere? And more. Let's see what we understand. First, there used to be some kind of laboratory, but it was later abandoned. For what reason, we don't know. Maybe it used to create entities, maybe it used to create something more, discover and more. Purgers are seen to be an agents of a person behind the glass. This is probably the reason why they say agent random number commencing. I suppose there's some kind of guards or cleaners, and the person behind the glass could be named Harbinger himself, because the box was created from his hate and overall, basically creation of hatred. And that's pretty much everything what we know. Sadly, there's no more lore to this, so we gotta wait